for a match, waiting for a match. This always takes forever. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm used to it. Probably because it's been going on since Ghostface came out, which doesn't surprise me, since a new killer comes out, a lot of people want to play the new killer, so it's probably because there's only like 5 survivors, and then there's like 20,000 ghost faces. So, but sound like alright, I don't even know what to talk about. There's gotta be something to talk about. Probably the fact that, I think this is the best Ghostface outfit by far. The only reason I say that is because of the fact that, I don't like the raincoat thing. It just looks too much like Wraith to me. It's not the worst outfit, it's just that this outfit looks so good. With the mask, oh, it looked good. Because it's just bright red the entire way through, except for the black accents, which just make it look a tiny bit spookier. I don't know. But hopefully, they release some. I don't know how many outfits they're gonna release for him. I don't know how many outfits they're gonna release for like certain killers, because to me it feels like some killers and some survivors it's easier to come up with outfits, but like some like that keep in the sort of realm of that killer. Like I think it's easy for Legion because Legion is a bunch of school kids, so you can make them wear pretty much anything and it works. But with like Plague, what outfits is she gonna wear? You know, they have to be sort of religious and based off of her time. You can't put her in like some fucking skater shoes and be like, yeah, she's radical now, she's sick. But, you know, Clown, they have just fucking put so many outfits on Clown, which is fine. I ain't got a problem with that. Clown's a really fun killer. He's one of my funnest killers to play, like, just because, I don't know, something about the bottles, just, it feels easier to control, and the fact that he can just be like, oh, you're gonna run me around this loop, well, I'm gonna slow you the fuck down, just something like that, makes him pretty useful. And he's a clown. People are scared of clowns, especially clowns that don't look like clowns. He looks like a scary motherfucker of a clown. Honestly, now that I think about it, Doctor, I haven't seen a single Doctor in so long, which I think is crazy. Back in the day, you know, you'd see Doctor a good bit, but now I haven't seen Doctor at all. I think I've seen Hag more than I've seen Doctor, and it's not because Doctor's bad, it's just because Doctor's unused. I don't know why I don't see that much Doctor. To me, he's one of my favorites to piss people off because nothing makes people angrier than getting shocked all the time, screaming all the time, not being able to do shit all the time. That's great. People hate Person and Doctor, with good reason, of course. Sometimes it feels like you can't do jack shit. So, yeah. Pop the knuckles. Because it's gamer time. When I said gamer time, we loaded into a match. It really is gamer time. I can't believe it. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta tell the world that I'm streaming. Alright, I don't know who's... Oh my god, they're doing... I can do it faster. I can do it faster. Okay, I didn't do it faster, but... Here we go. Oh my god, it took so much less time than it did like when I first streamed this. Because it took forever. Oh my god, it took like 20 minutes just to find one match. Granted, it was... I think that was like the day he came out, so the servers were just getting fucked. They really were. But, Jesus. He came out in Storm. Granted, he's already gonna get changed in a hotfix, which is fine. People were like, listen, he needs to be changed, and they were like, okay. And they just changed his add-ons. They kind of changed him a little bit, but it was more his add-ons that are getting nerfed. Which granted means he's getting nerfed a little bit, but it's not gonna be like useless. They're still gonna be usable. It's just, I think the things that are mostly getting changed are the add-ons that help you stock faster are gonna stock a little, a little less fast. Because apparently people were complaining that like you could just catch someone like super easy, which is fair. Because I use the purple one, and holy fuck, especially if you lean around a corner, so good. Because the thing is sometimes it feels like holy shit, like it's nothing to do. I feel like we're not gonna have this match just because it's taking forever to load. It's my luck with these sort of things. But whew. Oh, hopefully we get in because I like the Saw map, and I like the Saw map with Ghostface because it's pretty fun. Oh, you motherfucker! Tough round. F. Drop an F in the chat for me. Damn, Urkit had empathy, self-care, plunder's instinct. I had a gut feeling that it was gonna kick me out. I don't know what told me, hey, you're gonna get kicked out, but I knew it. I just had a feeling that I was gonna get kicked out. And I was right. I need to really change. I wonder if I could just do a fucking stream where I'm changing the icons. No one would want to sit through that, but man, it's the most entertaining thing in the world to me. Just take a fucking character portrait, just look at it and go, what does this remind me of? And then just slap on something new. Oh, hold on. Let me be right back. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to put the stream in my Discord so that my sad friends can know that I am also streaming.
Look at that dark, void in the top.
Shut up! If you're not a part of my stream, blah, 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 blah. There we go. Free games, no, general. There you go. And there you go. Bam. There you go. Alright. We're good. Honestly, that was a fun first round. You know, really fast round. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Honestly, I don't know what else games to play. I mean, Dead by Daylight's a pretty popular one, and it's a game I enjoy, which is the best of both worlds. Because usually the games that are popular I'm like sick of, or the games I like to play are the ones that are like, hey, fuck you, you don't get to play it. So this is a pretty good in between. A lot of people like watching people play Dead by Daylight, and I mean, I enjoy playing Dead by Daylight, so it works out, I'd say. But it's only been 15 minutes, and it's felt like an hour already. Probably because, you know, I played Dead by Daylight like all day yesterday, so it's probably my brain being just continuing where we left off sort of feeling. But other than that, we're just gonna wait around until another match starts. But I might actually play Survivor, which is saying something because I usually don't play Survivor. I especially don't play Survivor by myself, because that's the opposite of fun. It's the opposite of a good time. But with the new glitch that has been found, apparently with Wake Up, where Wake Up actually just affects every fucking thing and not just the exit gates. So apparently you now have a 15%, you know, speed on doing everything. So that's interesting. And I'm all for one about looking at a cheat and going, oh no. But the problem is people, you know, you gotta be careful with that kind of shit, because that's considered an exploit, and that could be a ban. I don't know. Granted, I mean, shit like that's happened before and no one's gotten banned, I don't think, unless they were just being a dick about it. So hopefully not. But granted, there was the 2 killer glitch where you could fuck with the survive with friends and make it to where a killer could join an already killer filled match, so then there would be 2 killers, which is cool, don't get me wrong, that's really cool. But they banned so many people, myself included. Granted, it was only for a day, so it wasn't a big deal, but like, that was scary. I thought it was over. I was like, shit, just do one thing, and the game's like, listen, no, fucking quit. Dude, someone's playing as my favorite survivor, Jeff. I don't know why Jeff is my favorite survivor. I think it's because he's a very, like, groovy, humble guy. Groovy. I think he's just a very, like, humble guy, I guess, and so I guess that's why I kind of grew to like Jeff, and I play him all the time, just because he's a fun survivor. But, back in the day, I used to play Dwight, like, a lot, because I was new and I didn't know what was going on, so I just played Dwight. And then, you know, I started playing I think I started playing because by the time I really got back into Dead by Daylight, because I kind of had it, refunded it, had it, refunded it. The moment I started, oh you motherfucker, the moment I really started to play was when the Saw chapter came out and Detective Tapp was released. So I played Detective Tapp for a good bit. And then I realized, wow, I really got to get the perks of the other survivors. So I fucking started just playing as everyone. Like, I didn't have a favorite at that point because I was just playing everyone, trying to, you know, do rituals, get their points. Granted, you don't have to play as a survivor to get the points, but at the same time, when it comes to certain survivors, it's fun to play with their perks a little bit, yeah. But, and then Kate came out, and then I was like, oh, she's cool. And then Adam came out, and I was like, whoa, I like his jacket, like his jacket. It was a big jacket, and I was like, that's cool for some reason. And then Jeff came out, and I was like, wow, look at the fucking beard. And I was like, oh my god. And then this whole entire thing came out where he's just Jesus. And what's funny was, I was like, yeah, right. And I pulled up a picture of Jesus, and I was like, holy fuck. Oh my god. He kind of looks like Jesus. It's funny because, like, what I did with the killers is, I changed the icons, or I modified the icons and shit like that. Like, I just did all that for fun. I also did that for survivors. And for Jeff, I put in a picture of Jesus because people say he looks like Jesus. And for a second, it was hard to fucking figure out which one was which a little bit, because I was like, oh my god, they look nearly identical. Oh, we're losing people. Oh. He unreadied. Honestly, it's so weird to have Bill in this. Oh, see you later. It's so weird to have Bill in this fucking game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Bill was my favorite survivor to play as in the in Left 4 Dead. One of my favorites. Just because I don't even know. Just like he just was an old man. He was a veteran. And I was like, "Well, that's cool, army." And so because at that point of age, I was like, "Oh, cool, the army. Look at them." And now I'm older, and I'm like, "Wow, there's no fucking way I could do any of the shit they do." So, because like as a kid, I was very like, "Oh, I gotta join the military. That's cool." And then I did ROTC for like 2 years, and I was like, "Wow, this is boring as shit," and just got out of it. Just because that ain't my life. We might have a glitched 3-person match or a lobby, which I know people say don't exist, but fuckers, it exists for me. So we might have to fucking leave. It's 20 minutes in and not a single match has happened. This is the opposite of a good time. We might have to play a different game then. But what game would be a fun game to play? That's a tough one. I mean, I've got a couple of games in mind, but they're not really the most, like, thrilling sort of games. They're just sort of like a, hey, let me fuck around a bit kind of games. Which, I mean, people might be interested in, but, I don't know how far I can take it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how interesting it would be to watch me walk around for about fucking, like, 40 minutes doing pretty much nothing, so, yeah. People might be into that, people probably won't be, we'll see. Wow. Huh. Ugh. We'll give this a little bit more time, but Fucking that fucking name, Bungle Queef. Fucking Bumblequeef. What a weird name. Oh my god. This is just the most... Honestly, it's hard to stream this game right now. With the matchmaking being very slow and just taking forever. No one wants to sit here and wait. And nor do I want people watching my stream have to sit and wait for me to fucking do something. No one wants to sit and do that. So, we might. I'm gonna look for a different game that I have that, you know, I could just fuck around on. Not actually try. I got some old games. I mean, we got Borderlands 2. Friday the 13th game. Can't get that to work. Gary's Mod, which I might play. Mortal Kombat 11. I fucking suck at that game. Tour Unite. I don't know if anyone would watch that shit. Ultimate Custom Night. Why are you installed? Huh. You know what? I think we're gonna... I don't know. I don't know what we would play. I guess I could play Gary's Mod or Mortal Kombat or something. Maybe. But I don't know which one. I guess we'll play Gary's Mod. Because Mortal Kombat, you know, I suck at it. I barely even play the fucking... Like, against actual players. Because every single time I fucking do, it's like, oh, there's an error, sorry. And it just kicks me out anyway. So I usually just play against, like, Towers of Time. Or go in the crypt and try to get shit and stuff like that. So, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think we're gonna play Gary's Mod. Because this is kind of ridiculous. So... what we're gonna do is I'm gonna load up. I'm going to BRB. I'm gonna launch Gary's Mod. I'm gonna change the name of this shit to wow. Waited too long for a fucking match, and I will be right back. It's the black screen. Oh no. I got this, don't worry. Hopefully I got this, don't worry. There we go. Hopefully that should work. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now y'all can see. Alright. Alright. Then we're gonna do the classic thing I used to do, which was skip fucking ads because that's boring as shit. Let's go on the most random of servers. Boop. Let's go on just a dumb fucking server that just looks stupid. School shooter simulator. I still can't believe. Oh, I don't know what to do. What would be a really dumb fucking thing to go on? I don't know. Game show, maybe. Oh, horror story. Let's play a spooky map with other people. Sounds like a fun thing. That's the best of both worlds. Granted, who knows how long this is gonna take to fucking load, and even if it will work, who knows? But, you know. But I haven't played Garry's Mod in forever. Not that it's a bad game, of course. It's just because I used to play with a lot of friends, and then those friends kind of went away, or at least one of them did. There's a guy. Here's the story of a man that we will call Dev. Dev was an interesting character. I met him on Team Fortress 2. It's just a crazy encounter. We never knew each other. We just ran into the same match, and we became friends. And, you know, as a kid, he was super funny all the time, would hang out with him. And he showed me to one of his friends, who some of you may know as Thomas, because he was in one of my other streams, because I got bored and was like, I need to talk to someone. Thomas. At first, me and Thomas never really saw eye to eye, but we were friends because Devin was friends. Or Dev. I don't know why I said Devin. Is that his name? I don't know. Beside the point. So we were all just kind of a friendly triangle and stuff like that. Until Dev moved or something. I forget what happened, but he couldn't be in the same location. So he moved to California. Into a very, very bad place in California. In a trailer park in California. And he just had a dinky little laptop and stuff like that. And so me and Thomas were waiting for him, and so we started playing games of our own. We got bored, we'd start playing, until one day we just became best friends, and we kind of forgot about Dev until Dev's friends were getting back at me, because apparently I was an asshole, even though I hadn't talked to him in like months. So I don't know what they were talking about, you know what I mean? They were just poking fun at me, or well, apparently I was poking fun at, Dev before he left, and they must have told him or something. So they were, going at me, trying to fuck with me and stuff like that. And then a bunch of my friends, like, fucking hit Dev's profile, and that just caused a big problem. And then I started to talk with Dev. And then me and Dev repaired our friendship until Dev said my friend, or his friend, who was the person that like started the whole fuck Jared, committee, was like, oh, he wants to talk to you. And I was like, all right, cool, we can make amends and all that. And he just tried to fucking start shit, and I was like, okay. And I came up with some really like smart shit right off the fly, some really witty stuff that there's no fucking way in the world I could come up with again. And she started to cry, and then like apparently Dev comes back, and he's like, what did you do? And I'm like, what the fuck you mean, what did I do? He's like, I forget the person's name. I think it was Loki. That's what he called himself. So he was like, Loki's sister is crying because of what you said. I was like, Loki? Then why the fuck was Loki's sister talking? It was Loki's profile, and he was like, yeah, blah, 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 talking, just making up excuses. I'm like, whatever, man. And so I just stopped talking with him again, and apparently what happened was Loki was fine with me. Loki's sister, who's in love with Dev at the time, was really pissed at me and wanted to get back at me. And apparently I said just some awful things, some really mean things, some things that just break you down to the core. And she just started to cry. And apparently her split personality named Snow, not making this shit up, was gonna murder me in my sleep and shit like that. And I was like, fucking please. I was like, you're gonna kill me doing what I love, fucker. Who's the bad guy now? But it was just so fucking awkward the entire time. And then like I just pretty much stopped talking to Dev because Dev just turned very emotional, disconnected from the world and stuff like that. So I just kind of got, I was like, all right, whatever, and just stopped talking to him. And I haven't talked to him since. Um, Granted, that doesn't mean go try to find him and fuck with him, because it's best to let, you know, bad things stay bad and just let them stay. But, you know, if it wasn't for Dev being a fucking creepo, me and Thomas, who is one of my best friends, would probably never have met. So sometimes you gotta look at the bad things and realize the good in them. So that's my motivational quote for today. I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh, honestly, like, that was weird. Back in the day, I was an idiot of a kid. I really was. I remember I would try to convince people to. Remember, I used to convince people to like give me their items for and I'd give them a game. I felt really bad because like I took back in the day. I remember Team Fortress 2 Man vs. Machine came out, right? And they released the bot killer items, which were just, the regular stock weapons with. Jesus. It's the regular stock map with, or stock weapons with, robot heads on them, which is cool. But,
Back to the exact same point I was on.
And at that time, I was like, I gotta have one. So I just scammed a dude. I felt so bad because of it. But it was pretty funny. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I remember this one. This is Ghost Story. Or not Ghost Story. It's a... Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Spokes, where are you? I'm just gonna be like that this entire time. I'm just gonna be screaming dumb bullshit. Oh.
Oh, this is different. Oh no, I'm just gonna die in here. That's fine. I know that's the jump scare room. Alright, Sunday, where do you say you found the stairway room?
Cannibal baby.
Oh, Jesus, I can't see. Sorry, I was listening to them talk. I was like, I was very enveloped in what they were saying. I was like, wow.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here, Sunday. We've checked this room 100 times. Seriously.
Checked everywhere, haven't we?
Yeah, we have literally checked every single corner of this map. Nothing here. Apart from this TV.
Huh. We're trying to find spooks. We're actively trying to find some fucking spooky, some paranormal activity, if you will.
With a hole in it, but no idea. Bunch of people screaming. The cafeteria. Yeah, like there's no end to this map. There is. Well, we'll never find it. Yeah, it's now a fest for everyone.
Oh, a lot of people are having errors. Yeah, I remember with this map is awful with that shit.
Wait. We'll discuss it and then we won't have to go for these shit maps. We probably have to wait for like another 4 minutes or so before changing map.
Yeah, I'm checking on the ways.
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes to wait. God damn it.
We can just talk about our lives, I guess.
We did that last
I don't
time.
have one.
Oh, fair enough. That's pretty double fair, I gotta admit. Whoa! I found the spookiest thing in the world. The map's gone. What the? There's a hole in this wall, and you can walk outside the map. Awesome. This is some real paranormal activity. Ooh, downstairs. Look at this. We're finding new shit.
Alright,
I
just
think
like
we've
a
actually
plan
gone
ahead.
through. That's what I'm looking at now. I think we've actually gone through the majority of these though.
We haven't done Deja Vu. We haven't done Castle's Heart, have we?
I don't know though.
Oh.
Oh no, it was
You know what, like-
Awakening of Armies.
Well, yeah, have it. Yeah, the next map we go to would be a Castle's Heart because we haven't played that one. It's the top one.
No, we haven't. I was thinking of the
What the fuck?
Awakening of Apophis.
Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, we've done that one, so yeah. But yeah, as soon as the map change, as soon as the map change, I'll do it over to it.
Yeah, cool. Castle's Heart, I think.
Yeah, well, how are the lights on?
I don't
That's
think we've
a
done
good question.
Haunted Mind. They just seem to come on and off. It's random, I think.
Which one? Oh, Haunted Mind. Oh, we can do that next. Well, whichever one you guys want.
Oh, it doesn't
Name
matter.
no ones that we haven't done yet. Castle's Heart is good for me.
Well, yeah.
Like I think it's just some RNG number thing. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it dies. Sometimes a creepy zombie runs out from the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, all the usual everyday stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take a number 2 in the number 2 bathroom.
Honestly, like, oh god, even though
Good.
they're pretty spooky.
Sticking to procedure.
Yeah. The last time we played this fucking map. That's the thing. There has to be something here.
Whoa, there's a skeleton in here doing a jig. That's the scariest thing of them all. He ripped open the morgue door and was just like, "Let me out, please."
Oh yeah, wait down there for a few seconds more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only half of it.
There's 2 rooms that don't open. It's the red door, the other door at the end, and
I want to go back to that hole in the wall.
Yeah, this map sucks.
I don't know if we can.
Yeah. I mean, like it could be as you say, it's just an exploration map. We can just find jump scares and then, well, because I think there was another map I played called, I think it was the church one, which was exactly what you said.
I'm trying to
where
pick up
there
this.
was no
Woo!
end. You just explored where they got jump scared by, like, Slender Man.
Yeah.
Popular.
Welcome to the
tropes like
void.
that.
I need a bucket to throw off the void.
Right.
Oh yeah, I could be out.
Why have a bucket when you have an Apophis?
I'm gonna go to the cremation room. Just burn my
There's
body.
a strong wall there.
Whoop! Oh, I tried as well.
Someone went into the cremation. Fuck.
Finish the map. Ooh.
Right, we got a minute left, boys, before we can change the map.
Right. Oh yeah, though.
I'll
If
change to,
part 2 was that underground cave thing, this map is like years old, like Gmod
Yeah.
12 stuff, if not a bit earlier. Probably like Gmod 10, but I don't know.
Oh my god.
Back
Yeah,
when,
this map is
maps
really just fucking old for
were
us.
a little bit less jump scary.
Like that.
Never mind. I obviously stand utterly corrected.
Oh no, there's a zombie that's
Scariest
stuck in
bit
place.
Alright, we're going to the next map, boys. Hold on to your
castle's
I
half, I believe. Yeah, I've not got much health.
3, 2, 1, we're gone.
3, 2, 1, we're gone. Just go. Ow. Sounds like I just broke a tooth. But this is great. We're just playing some... I'm just playing some dumb spooky maps with some random people. Which is always fun to me. I love just going on random maps with random people. And just fucking around. Starting Lua, come on. I gotta get to the horror, dude. Oh, great. Of course. That should be the quote of Gary's mod. Something is creating script errors, because that is...
Read the
Oh.
wait for everyone to spawn in, and then we'll just map. Die.
Oh, I know this.
Oh well, we're doing it anyway. Alright, let's go. Everyone, move your asses. Well, that's a quite... It's a big
Onwards.
map.
Dude, there's my house.
Oh, I got
Is that...
I got a boot.
Oh, I may be corrected then. It might not be the one I was thinking of.
We gotta...
This map's massive. Okay. Oh, purple
There's a purple neon light. That's gotta unlock something,
it's a
right?
Jump scare.
Oh, dude, nice.
It's just
Maybe the power of you getting scared has unlocked a door.
no purple neon light. Oh, what's that? Oh, was that? Oh yeah, over here. Follow me.
Does anyone have a crowbar?
Follow the purple glow stick.
Try this. Try on this door. Ah, it didn't work. Alright. Someone pick it up and find somewhere else to go.
Uh-oh.
Where's that axe? Oh, wait.
There we go. I got scared for a second.
It's out of the door, Jack.
Tumble dryer. Fucking tumble drying like fuck.
Onwards.
Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, right here, because it says maybe it's breakable. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh, what's that?
There's been a
Oh,
murder.
the key. Out the way. Where's the key going to? Let's go to this door.
What?
Oh, no.
I think that was a no.
I'm not really sure what happened.
Oh, I think this might go to the gate downstairs. Huh?
Probably.
There we go.
No.
Key broke.
Oh.
The key
Oh.
just broke, boys. Oh, here we go.
Dude, we can read.
Oh yeah, got a checkpoint.
It's a reading rainbow. Uh-oh.
Huh,
It's
right,
nice knowing you guys.
Sucks to be all of you.
Put
I
it
think.
put an F in the chat for me.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's been a pleasure.
We're good. Let's go down.
Got Boogaloo,
Oh,
trying to
oh.
Boogaloo
Fucking
NPC.
bell.
Whoa, okay.
More bells. There's nothing here. Right, moving back out.
That was the most
got
weirdest
a
jump
lap.
scare ever. Well, I wouldn't even consider it a jump scare.
Uh,
Oh no, look.
Oh.
Is that my grandpa?
It's a stalker from all those years in the future. Never mind, because there's some really modern boxes down here.
Time for the scariest thing of them all. Puzzles.
Wait a minute. Yeah. So we got 4 levers on one side called 1, 4 levers on the other side which have another 2 above them. So
There's a
yeah.
button that says I'm too dumb to solve this puzzle button.
Boop.
And now I'm being ridiculed. Oh, oh no. Help!
Oh, that
Ah!
fucking worked. Oh, you stuck. Oh, that's easy. That was easy to fucking.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know it wasn't me that pressed it. Oh no!
Oh no.
Till we both were just like, oh no.
Let's keep going. Oh, death.
Oh, it's Dr. Breen
want-
out here. There's several Dr. Breens out here.
Oh yeah, I remember this map. Yeah, yeah. Like you have to find the invisible platforms. Well, that works.
You know, I'm gonna be
Run
honest
on
with
the
you.
wrong
I don't
side.
think this is the right way to go.
Jar, help me! I'm on the
Oh!
wrong side. Oh, you're dead.
I turned around. I'm
Ah,
just.
shit.
Don't worry, I got you.
Alright, everyone, grab a cinder block and fucking start throwing your way around. There we go. Actually, I think this is the right way. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
There
you
you go.
just had to
Yeah,
activate the. You just had to activate the
there you go.
spooky.
Oh, there's a guy. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, he's gone too.
There's wood.
Oh, if you kill yourselves, you want to be respawned with everyone else. Oh, that's spooky.
No,
Spooky.
spooky.
Everything's spooky. It's too spooky for me.
That's insidious right there. We're speed running right now.
Sunday, calm your shit.
Uh,
You just, I know you just, oh, you're dead. I'm not gonna die here.
well, guys, it looks like.
I'm fucked. Effing
Oh.
cat. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I lived.
Oh, hello.
This way. Don't know what the fuck that did. This way.
Hey, the main gate's open. Nice.
Uh,
Whoa, spooky.
jump scare. Other door. Hey, we're back at the start. The main gate.
And now we get to go into my house.
Yeah.
Look, there's my mom and dad.
Wait, is that the end of the map? I'm gonna load part 2 up.
Oh, okay, I was gonna be like,
We're going.
it's like, all right, we gotta wait 10 minutes.
We gotta wait 3 minutes. Fuck my life. Alright, everyone pick a corner and start talking to each other about your lives.
All right. Please load part 2.
Yeah, we gotta wait 3 minutes.
Ah, okay. Then you know what? I'm gonna walk
Oh, yeah,
around.
yeah,
I'm gonna take a
right.
scenic view.
Yeah, alright. Kill yourselves, walk around the map, talk about your lives. All that good shit.
Dude, oh my god. That's a fucking spooky fact right there. I don't like that.
Oh wait, this map isn't actually half bad.
No, it's actually pretty well made.
Decent. Yeah.
Oh, design-wise, yeah, definitely.
Spook wise, it's pretty much kinda on the same level, but it's a little bit more creative. I'll give it that.
I love this door, just nope.
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 2 minutes, yeah.
I'm gonna play in the water.
Take a boot. Just think.
Get that
that's
outta
your,
here.
Like life raft.
Yeah.
You're floating.
Help! I'm drowning. Someone just throws a boot and it hits me in the fucking forehead. This'll help you.
You know, why is there like a? I'm bringing out a tumble dryer. Give me a second. Look what I've resorted. Dragging the tumble dryer out of the house. Ah, yeah, there we go. Got it, boys. Yes.
Dude, that's a good find.
It completely fucks up the hole. 1 minute. Hold on to your horses, boy. See, if we had done the puzzle, we'd have had, you know, hours of content, but no.
Yeah.
Skip
Well,
it.
I joked about the button, and then I saw someone like just look, and I'm like, oh no.
No, I think Sunday I made was
Go to sleep on that bed.
by him. Fuck.
Dude, a baby.
Countdown, you serious?
Wait, is that copyrighted?
well.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm a sad boy now.
Right, we're going in 5 seconds.
All right, I gotta take my baby.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I saved the baby. This is actually really fun. Just playing with a bunch of people and fucking around. Ugh. I wish I had Thomas here. Thomas would be a lot of fun. But I think he's busy playing VR chat. Dude, I need to get a VR headset. Oh, you know how fucking cool that would be? Granted, I think my computer would literally fucking die if I try to run a, VR. So, I'd probably have to get at least a little bit better. I think a graphics card is what they said that I need to upgrade, but they said everything else was fine. So, here's hoping. But the second I can get a VR headset, I'm getting it. Well, apparently they're saying they're gonna start making VR headsets where you don't need a computer, you know, or wires. It's just strictly wireless stuff.
What the heck was that?
Am I in an arena? I'm being eaten.
Alright. The lag. I have a purple key.
Dude, we got a chandelier.
Empty room with a lever. They ain't fucking moving.
You gotta take the chandelier with us. That thing's gotta be expensive.
Hey, what the fuck?
Has anyone found a locked door?
No.
I will have to say no on that one.
Let me have a look around. Oh, found it. It's at the start.
Oh my god.
It's in the big hallway. Go back to the big hallway. It's next to the chandelier.
Alright.
No!
Fuck the chandelier. No.
The chandelier that we've ripped off, or the chandelier that's actually in its proper position?
Oh my god.
The one that. Oh, wait. Who's got the key? Yeah, there it is. Over here.
I've got the chandelier.
Yeah, over here.
Don't do it. No! No!
Fuck the chandelier.
That was
mirror? Oh,
slightly
it's a
less
mirror.
scary.
Oh, I got really confused for a second. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Who's ready for some spooks?
No way. Oh, there we go.
Don't press escape.
Don't press the
Don't escape.
pressing it now.
Immediately, several people instantaneously do it.
Oh, I'm in. Oh no, I'm inside
Hey,
someone.
how's it going?
Okay.
It's a dream come true. I mean, oh no, the horror.
I'm sure this would be exactly what I once seen like Half-Life would be like if I had like 1 FPS per second.
I was gonna say, I was like, if I was running it on a fucking toaster. I really hope it just opens and it's Gotham.
Some
Just the Gotham
dramatic
hand.
music. I get like
I'm really scared about this.
is this a reference to Cabin in the Woods or?
Oh, I didn't think about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Actually, yeah, it could be, because this is actually, that makes sense.
Are we gonna smash into this wall or is it gonna open?
Oh yeah.
My god. It's a bunch of gears.
Alright,
My
that's
fucking god.
kind of cool from an aesthetic point of view, but
Well, the thing is I'm looking to my left and right, and I just see people being like lifted up and down. It's just like, woo, yeah.
yeah, there's no.
What's the point?
They're like, woohoo, yeah, cog machine, cog machine.
Yeah, The music is the main directive here, innit?
I really hope we just die and that's it. Like, that
mean-
would just be the most anticlimactic shit ever.
I think. I don't know what else is gonna happen.
We're being brought to worship the gears. Oh, here we go.
Oh, oh,
Jimmy Neutron, is that
they're
you?
asserting their dominance.
Oh, is that the end?
I really, oh my god.
I think it was Kleiner.
Are
It was
you,
either Kleiner or someone didn't choose a player model before entering the server.
Oh, that's bad.
uh-oh.
Alright, how long do we have to wait to pick the next map? 4.5 minutes.
11 minutes.
This, oh no. Oh, thank god, if you kill yourself, you go back to the castle.
I'm gonna wait till the
For
end.
what
to see if,
purpose?
I don't know, so I don't have to look at a
Yeah,
black
yeah.
screen.
happens.
Get a spooky
get out.
secret.
Oh, I can't close this door, no!
Yeah,
Get out of my room, Dad!
see, the first map was good, the second map, not so good.
It just ended really fast for
I
me.
mean,
Yeah.
good audio score. Feels like there's some attempt at narrative.
A very weird
Might have
narrative,
been a
but
bit
a narrative
better with
nonetheless.
context. Yeah.
I'm assuming that the gears were the castle's heart, therefore being the title of the map.
And then there was a guy inside it, T-posing.
Doing the Fortnite dance.
So what map do you guys want next? We got, you wanna go Haunted Mine next?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think we've done that one. Like
Will,
one of
will we
three
find a
we've still got left
spooky
to do.
creeper in there? Alright, can I take back that joke? That joke
I
gave me
mean,
a little
I
bit of
think the map
cancer.
was called Mind, not
Uh,
Mine.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity right there. You know how many kids would click on a map if it said mine?
On the other server, there is a whole map called Minecraft, but at the moment the whole server's bugged because no one can get into it because like the map is not called the Underground. No one can get into it. It just says that you don't have the right map compared to the server.
This entire game mode is pretty bugged, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
But
I think we're gonna end it there because it got a little boring. But that was actually a lot of fun. I'll probably stream a little bit later on tonight. It's just I couldn't get Dead by Daylight to play, and obviously I'm not gonna sit here and force y'all to watch a endless screen. So I will be back momentarily to play some actual Dead by Daylight. But until then,